Yo, what's going on, guys? Bro, it's been such a minute, bro. I'm not used to even getting on anymore. Damn, bro. Hopefully, you guys had a beautiful holiday. Obviously, we're still kind of in the holidays because we do have New Year's on Thursday. Actually, I think Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, hopefully, you guys are having a beautiful time with your family and all that good stuff. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the stream. Okay, so coming to market open, honestly, really nice sell-off. I'm not gonna lie. We are inside of a pretty nice 5-minute and 15-minute bearish Fair Valley gap. Right over here, as you guys see, it's about 63 to 65 points in size. Obviously the 5-minute gap being a lot bigger. We're gonna be using that one. Now, coming into market open, I'm kind of seeing more of a temporary sweep because at around 850, you guys see that obviously we created the Fair Value gap at around 845, 850 around there, and we found a low here at 850, and then we had a pretty nice bounce into the Fair Value gap, followed with another rejection into us temporarily taking out this level of liquidity. Now, although it's not the strongest level of liquidity, it's kind of going to be the only one that we can kind of work with nearby. Because if we want to work with an inverse off this gap here, we can either work off a temporary sweep off this one, which is not the strongest, but it's definitely valid enough for us to get an idea of what to expect in the market. Or if we end up selling off even harder, which is kind of what we're doing off market open, we can kind of do it based off 628, which is kind of far away, like about 80 points away from where we're at right now. But it will be kind of the next level of liquidity. Now, don't worry, because if you look over here at ES, on the other hand, right, ES actually ended up taking out one of the stronger levels of liquidity at 949, and we're getting a lot of buying pressure here. So I gotta kind of talk fast here. But we're kind of working with the DO sweep here into a lot of buying pressure into another inverse off that same Fair Value gap, but on ES instead. And ES kind of looks like it kind of wants a little bit higher more than NQ. But the same idea goes both ways. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm pretty much kind of just looking to see if we can get more of an inverse off of this gap here. To the upside, same thing as always, using a 35-point stop loss into 893, which would be the price target up here. So about 3 or 4 price targets for the first trade here. All right, guys. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. I feel like a little like I don't know, like I have to warm up, bro. Like I don't know, bro. 1 week off is crazy, dude. I've never gone this long without trading, like ever in my 4 to 5 years of trading. Never this long. But when I do try trading like around this time, it never goes right. So it was my best choice to just, kind of just stay cash a little bit. But I do feel really refreshed. I just feel a little bit like I have to warm up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, as we start the stream, let me go ahead and put out that I'm live on YouTube before this trade kind of plays out, if it plays out, of course. Let me see. Hold on. But man, hopefully you guys had a beautiful holiday, man. Hopefully you guys had a beautiful holiday. Let me kind of put this out real quick, guys. 1 sec. We are kind of pumping here. I really do want to see an inverse with very strong momentum. Oh, now one thing I do need to tell you guys is, okay, I know that we kind of put Christmas, behind us. It kind of already happened. And that was last week, right? That was last week's market. Now, don't expect us to come into today, which is Monday, the following week after Christmas, and get the most perfect price action. Obviously, the markets are still going to be a little bit sketchy, a little bit iffy, but we don't really have to worry about the holidays as much anymore because it kind of already happened. It's just think about the markets kind of just waking up, just getting ready, warming up and everything, and then the price action follows along. All right, guys, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anyways, let me kind of put this like this, if I forget. There you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel a little bit nervous today. Dude, 1 break is crazy, dude. But yeah, like I said, the reason, guys, once again, the reason why I'm looking more into longs off open, even though we don't have too many levels of liquidity to work with, is mainly because we took out this temporary low down here, and ES is leading us. Right. Once again, if you look over at ES over here, if you look at the higher time frame, ES took out a pretty strong level of liquidity at 949. And we're sweeping it quite strong with a lot of buying pressure into the same exact inverse off this 5/15-minute Fair Value gap. All right. So if ES can push us higher based off all its given confirmations, we could definitely take it on in Q with more of the smaller confirmations, but it still works because ES is following along. All right, guys. Now, obviously, if ES is going to be the one leading, we need to make sure that we know where the key points on ES are, just in case it hits it first. We can go ahead and take some skills out on NQ as well. All right, so the main points will kind of just be these internals here, at 963 and 966. But yeah, once again, guys, I'm looking for longs on NQ, preferably above this inverse here with enough buying pressure to tell us that we want higher. For this week, I'm probably still going to be sizing a little bit lighter because I need to get used to the week and everything. So the usual maybe seven contracts. Obviously, I don't want to be full porting this week. Right after a holiday. You know what I mean? We need the week to kind of just warm up and everything. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to enter here, guys. Guys, I'm in NQ longs here, bro. Wow. Oh my, what a late entry. I literally looked away for 2 seconds, bro. What the heck? Okay, guys, I'm in longs. I don't know what happened. I'm in NQ longs, guys. I'm in NQ longs. What the hell just happened? What was that? Why did we pump up so hard? Did you guys get a good entry? Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But anyways, we're about to hit one of the price targets, so I'm gonna go ahead and start scaling some contracts out here. Sell 5, bro, guys. What the? Okay. What the fuck just happened? Bro, I got a 20-point late. Oh no, I got a 15-point late entry. Anyways, guys, we hit the price target. I went ahead and scale some contracts out here. Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and scale one more here just to secure some profits. Wow, what a price target. Wow, okay. We're up about 45 points, which is not bad. I really hope you guys got an entry. Either I wasn't paying attention because I looked at my TV for a split second. Maybe I missed it. Oh my goodness, what the hell's going on? What the? Wait. Are you guys green off this? Okay, I don't know if I'm tripping. Either I'm really slow because I was looking at my TV, or the market just randomly pumped up. But anyways, guys, I went ahead and secured full profits for myself here. Hold on, let me kind of put it out here. I'm gonna hit. All right, hopefully you guys are green off this and we're paying attention, unlike me. But I do not know why we pumped up so freaking hard. Yeah, we're up 70 points on this trade, or 60 to 70 points. Hold on, guys. Let me kind of type this out here. Hold on. So I'm not used to writing alerts, bro. Like, dude, it's 1 week, bro. I'm geeking out, bro. It's literally 1 week and I'm acting like I've never done this before. Hold on, guys. Before you guys leave, one sec. Dude, I do not. Dude, that alert took me forever to type. And I made a typo. Of course I did, bro. Like, what am I doing? One sec, guys. One sec. Before I catch up with the chat, guys, one sec, because I made a freaking typo. Ah, man. Yeah, remind me not to take a break anymore, bro. At least not a 1 week break. Sheesh. Okay. But yeah, hopefully you guys are green off this trade, man. First trade to come back after 1 week being gone. Shit, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Anyways, all right, let me catch up with the chat real quick, guys. All right, how are you guys doing, bro? Let me know if you guys are green. New here and green. Beautiful, guys. If someone new is green, you guys being with me for forever now, you guys should be green too. You know what I mean? There's no excuse. I've never been greener. Okay. Wait, guys, wait. I'm red Christmas. Yo, chill. Guys, if you're green real quick, guys, go over here to the profit channel, guys, and spam your profits, guys. Flood this channel, guys. Bro, guys, we took a 1 week break, first trade back, and we're already here, bro. First trade back, and we are already green on the day, guys. Over 70 points caught in like a second, bro. Now, I need to rewatch the stream because I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention, or if the market literally pumped up and we didn't have a chance to enter on the 734 range. But yeah, guys, if you guys are green, guys, go flood this profit channel, guys. First day back, bro. First day back. Beautiful confirmations, although they weren't the best. You know, we could have definitely had more to work with. it was still enough for us to get the right buys in the market and get the right read in the market, allowing us to catch about a 70-ish point trade. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Let me drink some water here, bro, because I'm super thirsty. All right, I'm back. Anyways, but yeah, guys, really nice trade, bro. It's not even, bro, guys. We're 10 minutes into market open and we're already done for the day. Can you believe this? Bro, this is literally what I prayed for today, bro. Beautiful, bro. Now I can go back to my little break, bro. Go back to bed and just chill off a little bit. You know what I mean? But now, bro, hopefully you guys are super green off this trade, man. Hopefully you guys are super green. But yeah, before you guys leave, guys, once again, a few things. Two things. All right. First of all, if you guys are green, post your profits over in the profit channel. Now, before you guys get off, hopefully you guys passed your funded accounts with the Apex discount going on, the $65 PA fee. But if you guys are still on evals and you guys might want to stack up on more to pass even more, because you guys know this week we're gonna be trading every single day except for New Year's. All right. Obviously, wait. Hold on. Okay, I need you guys to kind of vote here. One sec, guys. Okay, so tomorrow. Wait, we had pending home sales today? For real? I didn't even notice. Anyways, not important right now. All right, wait. Before I do that, one sec, guys. I'm doing like a million things right now, dude. It's just I'm going crazy right now. One sec, guys. One sec. Green, guys. If you guys are on YouTube going green, guys, that's what I like to see, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah, man. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Forex Factory. Okay, so guys, before you guys get off, all right, I know I get it today. We're hyped up. We got our nice winning trade in 10 minutes. You know, we're doing good, right? But tomorrow, pay attention here. I'm gonna open up the chat. I want to see what you guys are saying. Right? Tomorrow we have FOMC minutes. Tomorrow, why after a holiday? I don't know. But tomorrow we have FOMC minutes. Do you guys want to? Let me kind of. Okay, how do I say this? Okay, so I know this week I said I was going to trade every single day. I'm going to trade every single day, every single tradable day, right? Which means obviously not New Year's because we can't trade New Year's, right? The markets are closed, right? But tomorrow is FOMC minutes. Do you guys want to try risking it with light size, like off open? Because typically on FOMC minute days, it's kind of not the best. You're the expert, not chat. Well, I can try to trade it. It's like up to you guys if you guys want to risk it. Now I'm obviously. I don't know why I'm trying to ask this because obviously we just came out of a 1 week break. I know you guys do not want to stay cash. You guys probably don't even care about FOMC. Like you guys want to trade it. You know what I mean? But tomorrow, I'm gonna be trading it. You know, I'm not even gonna say do you guys want to trade or not. I know it's gonna be a yes. All right. So tomorrow we're gonna be trading. That's a fact. But tomorrow I'm probably just gonna be sizing about maybe like 5 micros or something because I don't want to be risking anything at all during an FOMC day, whether it's minutes, reports, Powell, whatever. I never trade it. You guys know this. But yeah. So tomorrow I'll probably just try to size light, and just see what the market can give us. Today I get it was really good. Obviously off open, we caught the longs, but I'm not really expecting the craziest market tomorrow. All right. Now, before you guys get off, like I said, I know I said I'll trade every single day this week, but obviously on Thursday we cannot trade because it is going to be New Year's. All right. So yeah, the markets is going to be a bank holiday. So once again, guys, for those that don't know, Thursday this week markets are closed for the last time. All right. Thursday is the last time that we're closed for a while. All right, guys. So yeah. Once again, if you guys are trying to trade every single day this week, we can, except for Thursday. Now, I don't know about Friday. I don't know if we should be trading the day after New Year's. You know, people are going to be kind of hungover. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to do my best, my best work this week and see what I can get you guys cooking up, with the trades. But yeah, other than that, yeah. If I'm being honest, bro, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday are probably going to be the hardest days to trade this week. Obviously, tomorrow being FOMC, Thursday not being tradable, and Friday being the day after New Year's, which we all know how that gets. People get a little bit too lit, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So yeah. Hey, Dave, we missed you. I missed you guys too, bro. I was dead as itching to take trades, bro. But I do feel a lot more mentally refreshed. You know what I mean? Bro, you guys don't understand, bro. You know what I felt? You know how good it felt waking up at like 12. what is it, 12 in the afternoon every single day, not worrying about the charts, bro. That was looking pretty peaceful. And then dude, just go enjoy your life. You know what I mean? But but yeah, no, we're back and we gotta get work done. Dave, what'd you get for Christmas? Dude, just clothes. I mean, let me see. I got clothes. Yeah, literally just clothes. But bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back then I used to hate getting clothes. Now, bro, I don't even go shopping, bro. So clothes is all I can ask for. You know what I mean, so I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. But yeah, bro. Bro, guys, David went broke for Christmas, bro. Dude, we gotta grind for the next Christmas, bro, because I got nothing right now, bro. But yeah, guys. If you guys are still in, obviously move your stops to break even. I personally took full profits for myself. So yeah. But other than that, guys, yeah, look, ES it went ahead and hit the internals, and it's rejecting right back down. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense as to why the market is kind of rejecting back down. Shorts incoming, you could look for shorts. I'm not going to personally because obviously I'm pretty good on the day. But yeah, you could definitely look for shorts based off the selling pressure on both ES and NQ, on both the DOLs on both ES and NQ, off the internals, and we do have room for lower because we haven't taken out a single level of liquidity to the downside since market open. So yeah, shorts can definitely work. And if I'm not mistaken, the indicators should be looking at shorts, right? Unless it's not detecting this level up here, because this level is not the strongest. But let me check. Let me check for you guys. I'm on the 5 minute real quick. It should be detecting shorts. It is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are using the indicator, same exact bias, same exact reasoning, same exact everything. So if you guys are using the indicator, and you guys want to look to catch some shorts, you definitely can because the indicator is reading shorts right here on both on just the 5 minute, not the 15 minute. Yeah, it's finding shorts right over here. So if you guys, once again, if you guys are using the indicator and you guys want to go ahead and use it to your advantage, you guys can definitely look to take this trade with the indicator. All right, it's displaying the stop loss, the entry point, the price targets, and everything, which will be the London low, the external, and then another external down here at 608. All right, guys. But yeah, David, did I size 10 or 7? I size 7. All right, bro. I size 7. A lot of us missed that trade. No. We're not doing that again, bro. Bro, you guys have to pay attention, bro. Dude, every time that I catch a trade, there's always gonna be one person that says this, bro. And I can't just keep putting out trades, but it's so stressful, bro. But yeah. David, that was a 20-point late entry. Well, once again, I can't really control how fast the market moves. Obviously, we all saw it. We had an entry. The market kind of just pumped through the entry like in like a blink of an eye. Like it went from trading at 720 to 740 and then 750 and literally instantly. We cannot catch that trade like at the perfect entry. So your best bet is really just click the trade. I mean, click the buy button and just go from it. You know what I mean? The more that you hesitate, you're just gonna get the latest entry ever. Now I get it. We typically don't get 20-point late entries, but once again, I can't control how fast the market moves. We entered as fast as we could, and that's the best we could have gotten. You know what I mean? And I also got a 20-point late entry. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now once again, if you guys are looking, if you guys want to look to take, bro, that is not me, bro. Dude. Oh my god, bro. He does dresses like me too, bro. Like, bro. Anyways. I'm never gonna hear the end of it, bro. What was my fill? My fill was I think 784. No, 750. 784. What world am I in, bro? 25,750 was my fill. 25,750. So I wanted to enter off 734, but the market kind of just pumped randomly into here, and then I entered here at 750, where my mouse is, right here. Yeah, once again, guys, if you guys are using the indicator, like I said, it is trying to catch some short here based off the selling pressure, off the DOL sweep, not only the internal, but the London, which is even stronger. I didn't even notice we took that out. And then ES also took out these exact levels of liquidity with the selling pressure. Now, ES, if I'm not mistaken, it should have been inverse to fair value gaps. It has a few, actually. It has 3 fair value gaps stacked on top of it. No, I'm tripping. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. But yeah, ES kind of has the same idea, just not the best setups. And Q, on the other hand, it's very straightforward. London high DOL sweep, internal high DOL sweep. Very strong selling pressure. Fair value gap here, room for lower into London low. It looks very good. Now, obviously, like I said, I'm personally not gonna trade it because I'm already good on the day. I don't want to be risking anymore. Okay. Hey David, I prefer the indicator access, but I haven't been able to use it before Christmas. Okay. Make sure that you follow all the instructions correctly. So obviously, so you can link it up correctly. But if you have any issues, whether you're not seeing it or it's giving you an error or whatever, let me know right now and I'll help you out. All right. Yeah, let me just let me know if you're not seeing it or whatever the case may be. Home sales in 10 minutes. Okay. Did the indicator catch that long? I don't think so, because I kind of used like a little DIY level, which was this low down here. But the thing is, we took out this low before the market opened, so the indicator doesn't really detect it. But let me check for you. I mean, you never know. But I don't think the indicator would have caught the longs. It wouldn't make sense for it, because the way that we have the indicator coded is to only read levels from the New York session. Obviously, it won't be able to catch every single trade that I'm able to catch, but it will be able to give you a lot more consistent trades that make a lot more sense. Sometimes for my trades, they're a little bit more advanced in terms of a level of liquidity found overnight or a few minutes ago or whatever, and I'm able to form my own thought process behind it, right? Maybe that's something that we can add into the indicator in the future. The thing is, we just don't want it to be kind of using the Asia and London session lows, before the New York session opens, because it will just get a lot more confusing. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, no, it didn't catch you here. Once again, this level was this setup was more of a DIY on my end, because I was using this temporary low down here. When the indicator did find it, it's just obviously it didn't really find it during the New York session. All right. But anyways, we're getting a little bit more selling pressure here. We got another green to red here. So if you guys are probably looking to take shorts here with the indicator, not a bad setup. Not a bad looking setup whatsoever. So yeah. Now obviously if the selling pressure is right, you could definitely look to take it. All right. But let me catch up with everything here. Let's see what I got here. Dave, what'd you get your fam for Christmas? Bro, wait, hold on. Let me make sure that this is looking good. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up with everything. Okay, can you use the indicator on mobile? Yes, you can. 100%. Does anyone use Shadify? I personally don't. The 15-minute gap was valid on the indicator on the 15-minute time frame. I'll check it later. Whatever. Yeah, guys, the indicator is in active shorts right now. Like I said, be careful with the setup. Although it does look really, really good. I mean, obviously the market volume can definitely die down a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. The setup actually looks kind of perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Now the indicator is finding a level. Oh yeah, that's right. So guys, your PT1 on the indicator, if you're gonna be taking this trade, will be at 690, because that's the 35-point mark. So if you measure it from here to here, 690 would be 35 points. All right, guys. Yeah, David, what did you get your family for Christmas? Oof, a lot of things. And then, bro, I went shopping with my cousin yesterday, bro, and you made me buy a fucking headset for a PS5, bro. How do I get the indicator? I got you. Here, one sec, guys. Yeah, what else did I get for Christmas? Oh yeah, I got my mom Uggs. I got my dad a fishing rod. Shit was, dude. Why are fishing rods so expensive, bro? I got my dad a fishing rod. My cousins, I gave them money and a headset. And a few other things. I don't remember what it was though. David, I made $1,000 off that trade on my PA. Whoa, what'd you size on that one? Because I sized 7 and I took quite good take profits, and I made 440. So what did you size for to make 1,000? Very nice stuff, by the way. Very, very nice stuff. But yeah, and amen, bro. KK, I saw what you said. Amen. But yeah. Anyways, guys, we are kind of selling off here. I mean, we're getting the selling pressure that we want to see. We just need it to be a lot more consistent. But yeah, I actually want to see if the indicator is able to catch a winning trade here. I want to say should be able to. Obviously, if ES is able to kind of like lead this a little bit lower, we do have room for lower though. On both NQ and ES. So I definitely do want to see on and kind of see how this trade plays out. Although I'm not taking it nor really commenting behind it, I kind of just want to see how it plays out. Because I am very, very curious. Because we have a DOL sweep, we had the selling pressure, we have an inverse, we have room for lower. The setup kind of looks perfect. The only thing that can really ruin it is just kind of just random price action with a random pump. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I'll just sit on and kind of just watch it. Let me see. David, can you please fix my account? I sent you a DM. I bought 3 months of premium. I have 2 different subs expiring month. I'll check it out. I got you. Let me kind of catch up with the. Okay, David, how many winning days is a payout on Apex? 8. 8 winning days. David, how are your cats? Bruh, fat as hell. I hope it plays out. I missed the first one. You're good, bro. We'll see. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty not gonna take this one. I'm just kind of just gonna watch it. But yeah, we'll see. Well, obviously, give it some time, bro. It's just a little pullback, bro. Give it some time. 5 more minutes before we go back. Oh, that's right, guys. We have home sales coming out in 5 minutes. That's right. I don't like how it edged the London high. No, we took it out though. What do you mean? We took out the London high right over here. We took it out and swept it. Now, ES on the other hand, did it also take out the London high? If we're able to afford a green to red into an inverse again, this trade should be good if you guys took it. If you guys took it. But yeah, if we get there it is, green to red. Now we need a green to red into this inverse. Once you get the confirmation into the inverse, we should be good to go into lower, into 690, which would be our first price target. Well, if you took the trade, of course. Oh yeah, ES didn't take out that London. I mean, it's not really too important because we did take out a very strong internal here, so it should be good enough for us to really like dump down. I mean, we kind of already did. It's just can we dump down into lower? That's the real question. And in fact, ES has been in shorts. What the heck? ES already hit the 1-to-1. What? For 5 points exactly, bro. Damn. I'm trying to delete this gap here. Oh, I deleted the indicator. There you go. But we'll see how NQ ends up holding down here. Like I said, if we're able to afford a green to red into this inverse and lower, we should be good. All right. Let me see. We were holding below the level, so I entered but got stopped. I mean, are you using like a 10-point stop loss, bro? I get that we pulled back, but we didn't pull back that much into 760, which will be your typical 35-point stop loss. Obviously, depending on your entry, but it should be around that range. Let me see. Let me see. I took the indicator trade and checked it out quickly. Sold for green for about 10 points. Okay, so if you feel like you're selling way too early, your case here might just be that you're kind of just oversizing too much to the point where you're getting nervous based off any green or little pullback or whatever, to the point where you're just selling way too early. If that's the case and you feel like it's causing you to sell really early and really miss out on potential profits, just size less. That's literally the best thing you could do. Obviously, you won't be making as much, but obviously it'll allow you to hold the trade a lot longer. Not only building better habits, but allowing the trade to really play out and give you more confidence. You know, and also fix your risk reward. A pullback to 770 would be crazy. It would be crazy, but it will make sense if that's going to be the case. Because remember, if you look at the chart right here, right now we're sitting bearish, right? Obviously, we're sitting bearish. And the main reason for that is mainly because we took out the London high and we swept it back down alongside the high at 776. Right now, here we're sitting bearish, right? Mainly based off an inverse with selling pressure based off a DOL sweep, right? With room for lower. But the thing is, a pullback into 770 would be crazy, but not super crazy because it would make sense. Because here you guys can see that not only right now we're inversing the 5-minute bullish rally gap, but we also have a 5-minute bearish rally gap in which we might want to retrace into before we go lower. It's a possibility. Now, I'm not saying it will happen, but if we do end up retracing into 770, it would make sense as to why. All right. Now, for those that didn't end up entering, obviously you're taking a little bit more of a risk from entering based off this inverse, but it still looks really good. Like, I'm not trying to like talk you guys down. Like, it looks really good. I like the setup. Now, obviously, if price was a little bit more stable, it will be a lot better. But you know, obviously, we're trading the day after the holiday or the week after. You know, but yeah, 20K payout incoming, bro. Good stuff, bro. How much did you, Ali? How much did you end up making off this trade, or off the longs that we ended up catching? If you caught it, of course. But yeah, dude, very nice payout, bro. 20,000. It's always at the start that it gets you, dude. Consistency, bro. That's what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to see. Nah, oh, you didn't trade today. Oh, okay. So you're probably just gonna request a payout, right? I'm going back to bed. Hey, bro, take it easy, bro. Take it easy, my man. Have a good rest, bro. Have a good rest. But yeah, bro, really good stuff, Ali, bro. All right, let's see if NQ can finally break past this low here into 690 for that 30-point mark. By the way, guys, once again, for the people that have the indicator, remember, guys, the new update that we released, we finally have it so it shows the levels on the price scale, right? So the stop loss 770, the price target 690, and so on. So you guys don't have to be like scattering around looking at this to make sure you know where the level is. All right, guys. So that's one of the features. All right, brother, you take the trade. I did, yeah. We took longs right here. We took longs here, a little bit of a late entry, but we still made it work. Into 70 points right here. And then for now, I'm just kind of just chilling with you guys in the thing, answer some questions. Maybe some of you guys are in shorts based off the indicator trade. So we just kind of talk about that and go. David, did I ever get this? Let me see. Information request on your. Let me see. Congratulations on your new PA account. We show you are within. I can't read, but I'm okay tripping out. We show you're within your first 10 trading days on this. Our manager has flagged for higher. Wait. Okay, our monitoring. I have never gotten this actually. I've never read this, but let me check it out. Maybe it's an easy fix. Our monitoring system has flagged your account for review due to detecting higher than usual or average profit days or balances in your first stages. So you're probably just sizing very, very heavy, right? Because all it's saying here is you're just making more money than usual. I don't size heavy. What's your usual size? Yeah, but I've never seen that before. In fact, I've never seen anyone have that issue before. This is like the first time I've ever seen anyone get this email. 10 contracts? Is that what you usually sized? That's weird. Let me reread it. Our records also show that you have a high number of PA accounts in the past, as well as some. I mean, they're just saying that they're monitoring it. They're not really saying that you're doing anything wrong. Merchant has detected your account for review for detecting higher than usual or average profit days. Oh yeah, dude, it's not really telling you that you're doing anything wrong. It's kind of just telling you that hey, like you're just making a lot more than usual. So they're kind of just saying that you've had previous PA accounts in the past, and you've just never made this much before. I don't know. I don't know why they send that. I don't know. But there's really not much that you can really do with that email. But yeah. Oh, the news came out. That's right. That's right. Bro, I was so caught up on the chat, bro, that I didn't notice that news came out, guys. It did nothing. Well, it kind of pumped up the markets a little bit. We did break past the lows for some time. I mean, I'm sure we saw like 20 points, 18 points on the trade, depending on your entry, of course. But obviously news came out, and I didn't even notice. I'm like, yo, like, why are we looking pumping up quite hard here? Home sales came out, but the candle's kind of like a doji candle, so not much really happened yet, at least. Was it bullish? I'm not sure. Can anyone check for me? Or for us, I guess. Is this 90% off on Apex for the first month only or every month? I think it's for the first month, but on the bright side, bro, it shouldn't, keyword shouldn't take you any more than a month to pass these accounts. All right, not only are they 90% off, bro, but I'm sure if you catch 2 or 3, maybe 4 winning trades, you should be able to pass it. And if you haven't, then just size it a little bit harder, because dude, it's an eval account at the end of the day, bro. Don't take it slow. You know what I mean? It's an eval. You're not gaining anything at the end of the day, whether you pass or fail it. You know what I mean? So try to pass it as soon as possible. And I'm not saying full porting, but just try to pass it, as soon as possible, so you can get to that PA account, so you can catch winning trades and then work towards that payout. I mean, remember, evals won't get you that payout. All they're gonna get you is kind of just like a PA account. We got a green to red. This should be good, right? It should be, but it's kind of like a doji, so there's not really much to really say here. But it's a good sign, though. Guys, every time that I say when we get a green to red or a red to green, all this means is that the opposite direction tried gaining control, and the direction that we're trading with gained that control right back, which is a good sign, because obviously if the sellers gain control again while you guys are in shorts, this just means that they're in control and they might want to go lower, which is good for your trade. Obviously, it doesn't always mean that it will be good, or it doesn't always do anything good, but it's definitely a very good sign that you always want to be looking for towards your trades. Right? Because look, here we just got buyers trying to step in and sellers quickly getting that control right back, which means that if sellers are in control, this is a higher chance into sellers pushing this even lower, just like how we are right now, into your price targets, which is exactly what we're doing. All right, so yeah, that's why we tell you guys, when we get a green to red or a red to green, it's always an amazing sign, because it just shows control and aggression towards our direction. All right, guys. And by the way, speaking of Apex, I know that we were talking about the Apex question. For those that don't know, during Christmas or the day after Christmas, Apex did another 90% off sale for the next 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, or like what, 10, 11 or 10 days. So if you guys do want to stack up on some Apex accounts with 90% off, guys, it's called Blastoise. It's on the top, at the top of the screen. If you guys want to pass some evals with me and obviously get some payouts. All right, you guys know we're gonna be trading every single day, or try to trade every single day. You know what I mean? GPAs too. They're 65, right? Or cheaper. I think they're 65. Yeah. So yeah, once again, guys, 90% off with code Blastoise, and it'll include $65 PA fees, which is pretty cheap, right? It's typically 160. He won't respond. No, dude, it's a lot of you guys are asking a bunch of questions. So obviously I might miss a few. Let me see. Can you explain the trade? I got you guys. So the trade from today was typically like it's kind of like the rest, you know, like how it always is. You know what I mean? We don't really change anything with our strat. But what I did different today, guys, was I kind of just based my bullish buys based off this low right down here. So we created this low. Okay, so first of all, we created a fair value gap here. We had internals to the upside, which was here. Oh, yes. It was here at the internal, the London, and so on, right? So the reason the reason as to why I liked long so much today, guys, was not only did we have a huge fair value gap here, and this low created at 850, but at 915 we took out this low and showed very strong signs of buying pressure, right? And by the way, we're kind of dumping here. We showed very strong signs of buying pressure, followed with obviously the pump up coming into market open into this inverse into room for higher. But the reason why I like this trade even more was because if you looked at ES on the other hand, ES took out a very strong level of liquidity down here at 949. We took out this level of liquidity here, right? And then we instantly, hold on, we kind of swept it and inverse that same exact fair value gap. So you're kind of getting just an SMT on both, just showing you that, you know, hey, buyers are stepping in with a lot of control on both ES and NQ, right? Based off the DOL sweep, bullish buys, room for higher, and everything. So I'm like, okay, well, if ES is pumping up, while NQ is pumping up, although NQ doesn't have the cleanest levels of liquidity, it still has some, right? ES looks way better, and it can actually help NQ go even higher. So let's take it longs on NQ, and boom, it played out into a 70-point trade. Now, guys, we're about to hit PT1 on the short trade. So if you guys are still in, obviously look to take some profits around this range here. If you want to do 690, or, you know, we were kind of at 690 already. So if you guys want to go ahead and take some profits here, if you guys took the shorts, go ahead and take some profits here and move your stop loss over to break even. All right, guys. But yeah, I know we got some pullbacks here and there on this trade, but once again, the stop loss was kind of placed at around 760. So yeah, beautiful trade all in all. All right, so yeah, the price target was hit here. All right, guys, out for a 1-to-1. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. I'm gonna put it out here. One sec, guys. Very, very nice trade. Hold on. Here. All right, guys. Let me kind of put this out here. But even the indicator caught a nice winning trade here, guys. Hold on, let me kind of. So once again, if you guys do want to get access to it, here's the link just in case you guys want it. And let me get to the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. Offer 1-to-1. Tell me that break-even stop loss move wasn't clean, bro. You already know, bro. But yeah, if you guys didn't catch the first trade and you guys took this trade, you guys should be in profits. Obviously, not as much as the first trade, at least yet. We don't know if it's going to keep running lower. But it did hit PT1 for 35 points. So, guys, make sure you guys start scaling out around this range and start moving your stop loss over to break even, which should be around 725, 720, around there. All right, guys. Out for a 1-on-1 first profit for today. Total 860 profit. Beautiful. Guys, if you're catching this trade, guys, go ahead and go over to the profit channel. And right over here, guys, when you guys post your profit, just say that you caught it with the indicator. Just so I can show everyone that, you know, that the indicator actually ended up catching this trade. So yeah, if you guys are green off this trade, just be like, hey, you know, I caught it with the indicator, bro, whatever. All right, guys, if you guys are green, all right. I mean, we're kind of already 2 for 2 on the day. I don't know if you guys want one more. I mean, not much I can really do anymore. You know what I mean? We're probably just gonna head straight down to the price target, which will kind of just make us kind of be done for the day, because we took out both the objectives to the upside, and now we're gonna take it out to the downside. All right. Let me see. when I went green on David's trade, I got pulled back on the second trade to break even, and now back to where I was. That's kind of your sign to just maybe get off for the day. All right, bro. But yeah, for the people that ended up getting stopped out on this trade, off what though? Unless you guys had like a way smaller stop loss, because okay, let's say you entered like maybe at 720, where would your stop loss would have been? Still 757. You still would have room for the trade though. Right? Ah, you should have been able to. I don't know. Unless you guys are using a way smaller stop loss, or maybe you got a very, very late entry. I don't know how late of an entry you guys needed, but I mean, not everyone had a 61 stop. That's what I'm saying. But even if you did get a late entry, like maybe you entered like 720, your stop loss still wouldn't have had been hit. Yeah, I don't think we hit 757, right? Yeah, well, no, we didn't hit 753, but not 757. So yeah, I don't know. I would have to see where you guys place your stop loss, but regardless, most people at least, if you guys use the indicator stop loss, you guys should be green. All right, the 760 stop loss. Oh, you entered at 712. Oh, okay. Well, not that's the issue on its own, bro. You entered very late as well. 712. But the thing is, we didn't dump that hard that fast though. 712. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, you literally entered at the bottom of the sell off, bro. Yeah. Okay. Bro, we have to be a lot faster here, bro. A lot faster. But yeah. Went from 180 in drawdown to 330, bro. We got it, bro. Slowly but surely. You know what I mean? Now, for those that are still holding, guys, we can definitely look to target the London low. We're right there. We might as well. We're about 20 points away or so. So yeah, let's see if we can actually hit that that low there. So far the trade is up about 55 points if you guys are still in. So yeah. All right, guys. Okay. Hold on, guys, one sec. There you go. Anyways, all right, let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Thank you. No, don't thank me, bro. Thank the indicator. I didn't take this trade for myself, guys. But let me see. Let me catch up. I made 650 on the indicator trade on my P8. Bro, post that over in the profit channel, guys. Once again, if you guys are green, guys, once again, post it here in the profit channel. Right over here. If you guys are green. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Let me catch up with the chat. Let me see. I'm laughing at that email. I'm not sending anything to them. Like I said, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it's more of a reminder. You know what? I think that email says that you're. I don't know. I really don't know what the point of the email is. They're not saying that you're doing anything wrong. They're just saying you're just making more profits than you usually do around this time of the account age. Like, okay, I don't know what to do. Like, you know, it's not really a bad thing. I mean, you're making money, which is good. You know what I mean? Like, who's to complain? I think it's kind of just like a reminder. They're just, I don't know, but they're literally not saying that you're doing anything wrong. They're not saying, hey, you should be making less profit or anything. They're just saying, hey, you're just making more profits than usual. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Blast, how do you take partial profits? Very simple. Hold on, let me kind of open my trade. There you go. Very, very simple. Literally, all you have to do is the same way that you bought, you sell it, but instead of selling the amount of contracts that you're in, you just sell less contracts. So if you bought 10 and you want to sell half, all you're going to do is sell 5. That's simple. It's literally that simple. All right. So once again, the same way that you bought it, the same way that you selected your contracts, and the same way you click the buy button, you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna, instead of clicking 10, you're gonna click 5. Then you're gonna click the sell button. Since you're in, if you're in shorts, you're gonna click the buy button. But I'm sure you know that part, right? But it's just about just selling less than what you have. Any advice on this trade? What trade is that? Is that yes? I lost it. Yeah, I would have to check it out because I actually don't know what you took there, unless it was a 15-minute gap. Okay, so Blas, what would you say are the tradable days for this week? Tuesday, Wednesday, or maybe Friday? Okay, today was definitely tradable. I mean, obviously we all saw it, right? Let me see. I gotta. Okay, so yeah, today was very tradable, very very nice. Tomorrow maybe not the best tradable. It'll be tradable, but not the best. Don't expect the most tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow is FOMC minutes, which is even worse, right? It's very choppy. Wednesday will for sure be tradable. Thursday, or I don't know about Wednesday. Like, hopefully tradable. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it's for sure tradable, but you know, whatever. Like with the news and everything, we have nothing going on Wednesday. On Thursday, we can't trade it because it's New Year's, and Friday could be tradable. It's a 50-50 because obviously it's the day after New Year's. We don't know if people are going to be trading. We don't know. You know what I mean? But obviously, I'll be on it and I'll be making sure if it's good or not. All right. Yeah, are you black? Like a little bit, I guess you could say. Like, dude, what are these questions about? Liquidity trades are much longer than continuation trades. Pretty much, yeah. In that way, yeah. My day is green 781 on top, so my apex 294. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember, stay consistent. Don't oversize, and make sure you get that payout. All right. FOMC good for evals? Not minutes. Minutes doesn't do anything. It just creates unnecessary chop for the whole day. Mad red today? No way, bro. Send me. I think your name is Louis or Lewis. Send me your entire trade in the future chat. Like, tell me the time frame and everything. Because there's no way you ended red when we caught 2 winning trades. I'm trading 10. On the first, it's a US bank holiday. Yeah, that's what I said on Thursday. Thursday, I won't be trading. No one can. It's a bank holiday. The markets are going to be closed. All right, bro. 60 across 7 accounts. Very nice, bro. Very, very nice. Friday, I don't know about Friday. I want to say it's going to be tradable because it's not really a holiday. But the thing is, it's the day after the holiday. So we don't know if people are going to be too active and all that stuff. But we'll see. 629 on top step, XFA. Oof. Very nice, bro. Very nice. Once again, guys, if you guys are green, guys, make sure you post your profits over in the prof channel. In your experience, I actually don't remember trading the day after New Year's. I really don't. I don't really count those days. So many hangovers. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know if too many investors are going to be super active, bro. Everyone's going to be drunk out of their mind, bro. David, did you get the Apex Live account email? I didn't, or at least not yet, or at least I haven't checked. I don't really check my email like that, so maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'll have to check. But yeah, re-entry for the short and just let it. I mean, the trade kind of already played out. I mean, I wouldn't really chase it that much. Although we didn't take out the London just yet. I mean, we maybe have room for lower, but the trade already kind of played out on its own. So. David, how often do you request your 20K? Typically like once a month, around there. I've never really requested twice in a month. At least I don't think. Maybe I got close to it, but why not twice? I like to build up a lot of buffer. And I only request when I need to. But I should have gotten that live email. I hope not. But I'll have to check. I don't really check my email like that. Hey David, if I open some Apex accounts, would I be able to use the indicator without a delay on TradingView? Yeah. Just make sure you don't have the delayed data on TradingView. You should be good. But yeah. Now, most of you guys already got off the stream. Obviously, we already did what we needed. We got 2 winning trades. But yeah. I'm probably gonna get off very soon as well. If you've gotten more than 6 payouts from Apex on your log, yes, but I choose not to because obviously I want to remain. Like I said, I want to keep these accounts for a very long time. Because you see a lot of these big traders requesting like $50,000 payouts and all that stuff, but those accounts don't really last that long. And I don't want to go through the whole process of buying more evals, passing them, building a buffer with the trailing drawdown. I hate that, bro. So for me, bro, slow and steady for me is perfect. All right, I got you, bro. Does Apex often ask for the strategy to show them proof of how you trade it? Not really. No. I mean, they did that once or twice before. But it's kind of like it's really not hard to explain, guys. Like, look, if Apex asks you like, hey, what strat are you trading? Just tell them, bro. Be like, oh, I'm trading fair value with the inverse, and that's it. It takes 3 seconds. And see, bro, why didn't Apex ban you even though you get so many payouts? Why would Apex ban me? Oh, Apex ban anyone for getting payouts. Doesn't make sense. What are your feelings on the setup for later? Later, unfortunately, I will not be on. I'm not gonna say that later is gonna be bad. In fact, the market today has been moving actually quite good. I mean, two very well respected setups off open. Very good sign. So later might be tradable, but later I do have to go because I got my cat neutered. So later I have to go do like the checkup, the 7-day checkup, whatever. So I won't even be on the charts. Um, but yeah, no, it should be good later today. Like we should get more setups, especially that we didn't even take out this London low here. We should have another chance into shorts very soon. But yeah, all right. So this trade already finished on its own. I think it had like 60 points or something around there. Let me see. Yeah, about 65 points. Not a bad trade. But yeah, bro's cat's balls are gone, bro. All right, bro. Let me see. And bro, no, bro. Let me see. Made 1,500 across 5 accounts. Beautiful, bro. That's what I see. Hey guys, other than that, man, now that this trade is kind of done and there's not many of you guys in here anymore, I'm kind of just gonna go ahead and get off, get some stuff done for the day, enjoy the day, and be back tomorrow. All right, guys. Let me see. David W. Strat didn't get any payouts yet, but hopefully it's by year. Dude, 100. Dude, if you can't get a payout in 2026, bro, the whole year, come on now, bro. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta lock in, bro. Let's see. I was trying to reach their support since I didn't see the promo code section before purchasing, so I was shooting my shot to see if there's a chance to apply the promo code to it or something after passing it. Ugh, probably not. Apex, if you're talking about Apex or in fact any prop firm, they're gonna be like, dude, you snooze, you lose, bro. Like if you weren't paying attention, that's not our fault. I mean, they're not really too nice about that. New Year's for your accounts. Oh, I have to give away some accounts. I actually have to get some codes. I kind of ran out. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. I'm gonna go get some stuff done for the day. Most of you guys are already off either way. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy the trades. Hopefully you guys enjoy the day. And if anything, I'll see you guys later in the chat. Or if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the live trading. All right, guys. All right. If anything, guys, I'll see you guys. I'll be on later. If anything, I'll be on in the chat. All right. And yeah, Lewis, I'll go ahead and check it out. All right, bro. But yeah, other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the trades. And if anything, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, in the stream. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream. If you guys enjoyed the stream and made money with me and you guys want to go ahead and join the premium, guys, I'm currently doing an 80% off sale. So if you guys do want to join, guys, it is code Christmas and code New Year's. Code Christmas will get you 80% off the monthly premium or the 3-month premium, making the monthly from $50 to $10 and the 3-month from $150 to $30. Or if you guys want to join the lifetime premium, it's called New Year's, which will make it 60% off, which will make it from $500 to $200. So if you guys do want to join, guys, these are the codes here. I went ahead and sent it over in the YouTube chat. So if you guys are interested, you guys know the deal. All right, guys. If anything, I'll send it over again just in case. But yeah, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream today. Our first day back after a week off the markets. And we already caught 2 beautiful winning trades. One for 70 points and one for about 65. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy these trades and you guys want to catch more with me, feel free to join the premium. And I'll see you guys on the winning side. On that, guys, I'll see you guys then. Oh, and by the way, make sure you guys stack up on some Apex accounts for tomorrow, which it'll be code Blasters for 90% off any funded account on Apex. Stack them up so we can keep trading some evals tomorrow and pass some more. And yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. EST as always, and I'll see you guys then. All right.